Hi there! I have just finished prepping my face. I'm about to do some light makeup. I'll go through my makeup. What is that? Today we're going to a very excited event, but let me go through my makeup with you because I don't want to be late. So today we are going to a cosmetic brand pop-up event, and I'm very excited about this event because a lot of influencers and content creators that I follow on the gram and on YouTube have been recently doing reviews of this brand. The reason why I'm excited is because this brand specifically, they're a Korean brand and they've had their product in Japan for the longest of time, but I personally was never able to reach out to Korean makeup brands, specifically foundations. Other things I've used, eyebrows, lipstick, yada yada yada, skincare, yeah, I have, but when it comes to foundation, I've never dared to reach my fingertips for them because I know for sure that they're never going to match my shade. And like, why go through the emotional damage if I know that it's not gonna match me anyways? So I just stay away from them, you know? I know my corner. My corner was NYX and then Fenty. And then recently, GRWM has had their foundation shade expansions, and before the current foundation that I've been using GRWM. So really nice, you know, I can finally go into a department store and find my foundation shade, which is, you know, it's kind of like a healing moment for my inner teenager. I had a K-pop era, like I love shiny, and it kind of faded out as I grew older, but I still have that love for Korean culture and music and food and whatnot. So I'm really excited. When I initially started YouTube, I started off with makeup. I don't know if you were there from that day, but if you have been, oh my god, thank you so much for sticking around. Look at us now, we're getting invited to makeup brand stuff. Ooh! Before my two recent corporate girl jobs, I was a beauty consultant at NYX in Harajuku. That was pre-COVID, so I was like, okay, I'm like, everyone's like doing makeup, and I was so excited because they were the only brand in Japan that had my foundation shade and beyond. I was really excited, but NYX had to leave. I left NYX before they left Japan, so I don't know what the tea is behind that, but basically I didn't have anywhere I could go and be like, oh, let me just grab a foundation. I can't just go to the drugstore and find foundation. I would have to literally wait until I travel to a country that has a more melanated population than Japan and just hope that I can find my foundation shade there, and just hope that the foundation I'm using there and then will last me until my next trip. So it is exciting because Tirtir is kind of like a drugstore brand here in Japan, and one thing I am used to is that, for example, foreign brands that would bring their foundation line to Japan, they would just shrink and shrink and shrink and shrink as time goes by. There's a brand that Zendaya is an ambassador for, and you literally see like all these beautiful melanated queens on the posters, but you look at the product shelf and there's like literally only like 10 shades. So because I'm so used to that, that is one of my fare for this specific event. So my hope is that they don't shrink their 30 shades and they actually like have them in the drugstore, every single shop in Japan, and that would be amazing. So on the topic of skin tone, I guess I can talk about some childhood stuff to explain, kind of like, it's a what's it called? It's a milestone, you know? It's a milestone for Japan, it's a milestone for me. When I was in junior high school, and I'm talking about like when I was like 16 or 15, around that age, that's when I was in junior high school, and that's where pretty much all the horrible things happen in your childhood, right? Including puberty. But also like puberty, everyone's going through puberty, so everyone's pretty much a butthole. People will say insensitive things like, and by people I mean kids, so please don't go after them. But people will be like, oh, I don't want to get tan, I don't want to, なんかこれ以上黒くなりたくないから, and look directly at me and be like, oh fudge, probably shouldn't have said that. I've also been like chuckled at by parents at sports days. Those are assholes. Because they're not kids, they're grown, you know, and they shouldn't be out here making fun of kids. But yeah, I've been chuckled at parents saying that, I was like, there's nothing, why are you pitying my skin tone, you know? It took a while for me to, I guess, be less conscious of people just being themselves and chuckling, because I would usually just associate that with me. That's how conscious I was of my surrounding and what people thought of me. But right now I'm like, I'm over that. So this foundation thing is insane because my experience is quite outdated. I don't know what biracial kids out here are experiencing these days, but I hope that it's a lot better. Probably gonna have to take all this off when I get there, but make sure I bring some makeup stuff so I don't look washed out. I'm literally still scared. I'm really scared. I'm not really scared, but one thing though, back then when I was still like testing, for example, MAC Cosmetics, right? That was probably another brand that had shades that were closer to my skin tone, but not too refined. So it would be like, it'll be close, but it wouldn't be the exact shade like how Fenty would do it. So one thing I would do is I would go to the department store and I will have these ladies do my makeup for me, and everything is just not complimenting my skin tone because they're not used to my skin tone. They're not used to like dealing with customers with my skin tone. So what I would do, my poor people-pleasing self, would just be, I would pretend that it's like I don't see the difference, you know. I'll be like, yeah, it's fine. Meanwhile, my face and my neck is just 3 completely different shades. And I'll walk out the store feeling super insecure, like blaming myself because I thought I was the problem. Because hey, they're in the store, they're professionals, they know what they're doing, so the problem can't be them, it's me. So I would always like walk out of stores feeling insecure and blaming myself and just you know, questioning why did I even go into, you know, the store from the beginning. In the beginning. So you can probably imagine how excited I was when NYX was around, or when they just announced that they were gonna be there, and then to find out that I got the role, like, yeah, that was a highlight of my life. Anything else I need to catch you up on? Okay, something very excited. Both my sisters now have a YouTube channel, so if you haven't already checked that out either, go ahead and check it out. This will be Shinju's. I'll put Shinju's on top of here. This is Shinju's, and then I'll give this 5 seconds for you to check it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure you come back though. And then this is Shiz's recent vlog. So please go ahead and check it out. Show them love, show them love, show them love. They deserve it. They deserve all the love in the world. My hair is done. I'll put a little extra bun in the back. And my face is almost done. I am going to put the red lipstick on before my eyes because I feel like when I do it the other way around, everything is just very loud. I can't even put that by here. This is another product that I've been like traumatized by at like cosmetic shops. I love that. You like it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Did you guys see this video about this lady talking about parasites on our faces? I'm pretty sure she's a doctor, but like, it's a nightmare. All this time my face has been itching. It's like parasites feasting on makeup products. But it's so weird because it's always like right here. Do I have like a parasite living specifically here on my face? Imagine. Yay, we're ready. This is what the outfit looks like. The jumpsuit that I've cut, I've made a hem so it looks less disastrous. And we're gonna head out now. Bye. Yes! Met up with my chan. We're almost there. Hopefully they have our shades.
I came with a clean face.
You did, ne? I was like, oh, I shouldn't put on too much makeup. But then I was like, oh, snap. Because 喋りながらやってたらどんどん濃くなって。We'll see. I'm excited though.
I'm excited.
I have no idea what it's gonna be like. Because they've done pop-up in like 原宿とか渋谷とか。今回ちょっとターゲットオーディエンスが違うのかなーって。でも there is a line. My first ever cushion foundation. Working to it.